Good morning. I am Sudhakar, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Akshaya College of Engineering Technology. Now I am going to discuss the topic is hazard classification under the subject of disaster risk reduction management. Right. First thing we have to know what is meant by hazard. Hazard means a things or condition that may expose a person to a risk or injury or occupational disease. That is hazards. Risk occur from the hazard once happens. That is called as a risk. Now, the hazard is a natural or man-made event which may cause physical damage or economical loss or threaten human life and well-being if it occurs in human settlement, agricultural and industrial activities. Right. Then, what is difference between hazard and disaster? For an example, a man going to a path, they can be slip. That is mean by hazard. That can be injured a little bit or something damaged in things or something else. That is hazard. But disaster means it is in many accidents that injures in result of road conditions due to any natural or man-made, that is coming under the disasters. During the disaster, the lot of things will be damaged comparatively the hazard conditions. Okay, a hazard is something that could turn into a disaster. Right? This is often two things that can be identified before a disaster. Right? An example, it is the fault of under a city. The fault line is a hazard as can be cause an earthquake and destroy the city. Right? The earthquake is a natural thing happened, that is the disaster coming under the disaster. Due to that earthquake, the road conditions or something building quality that will be reduced. Due to this, the lot of accidents will be happen. That is called as a major disaster. Right? Then a hazard is a pending disaster waiting to happen. The hazard is warning, the disaster is what happens, then it is discredited. Right. This is the small picture shows the hazard and disaster. What is the category of occupying the risk like that. First hazard, it will be coming under the right side in disaster. That will be natural or man-made. The two things are affected, only the living things or other objects, etc. The next heading is going to discuss about the control of hazards. Control of hazard is the first thing preferred as elimination, substitution, engineering, administrative and PPE. Right? Elimination means we just analysis why the hazard will be coming into. We don't eliminate the natural hazards, but we can easily controlled and before the disaster coming. So that is the elimination. Substitution is the another way to substitute among the one thing to another one. That is the substitution. Engineering is that is the solution part, that is analysis part, that happens to the what the procedure, what is the flow chart can be followed to done the to reduce the disaster and hazards, etc. Right? Then next thing, classifications of hazard. I already told the hazards will be classified into the main two types. First one is natural hazards and second thing is the man-made hazard. So first thing we are going to discuss the natural hazards. In this hazards which are to be caused because the natural phenomena, hazards with meteorological, geological, even biological origin. Example, natural hazards are cyclones, tsunamis, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions which are exclusively of natural origin. Also landslide, flood, drought, fires and social natural hazards, since the causes are both natural and man-made hazards. Right? And recently we know that we faced the one major disaster landslide in Wayanad. So that is also called as natural come with man-made hazard. Why it is called as natural come man-made hazard means all the peoples are cut the trees and that hills, so the bonding of soil is reduced. Due to that reduction, the hazard will be occurred, so it is called as man-made come natural hazards. The next thing, the man-made hazards are industry pollutions, vehicle pollutions, home appliances pollutions are called as a man-made hazard. Those who, which are the hazards occurs only due to the man-made, that will be called as the man-made hazards. The next types, this table shows the hazards and types. Geological hazards is called as earthquake, tsunami, volcanic eruptions and landslide, dam burst, mine fire. These are all geological hazards. Water and climatic hazards are tropical cyclone, floods, drought. These are all heat wave and cold wave. During the summer season, the heat will be more. That is called as heat wave. During the winter season, the heat will be very low. That is called as cold wave. The next, environmental hazards. That is environmental pollutions, deforestations, human and animal um, epidemics and pest attacks like this. Then also one of the chemical and industrial nuclear accidents and accident related due to the road or train flight, this air, these are all the accident related. Other level of these are in the other level of hazards are happening only the few ratios comparatively in other hazards. These are all due to the man-made hazards. So we must follow the rules and regulations, means it will be happened reducedly. Thank you.